Watch this incredible bicycle kick. First game of the tournament to tie the game. In the last minute, we scored a bicycle kick. Unbelievable. Unbreakable. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm gonna share with you my feedback from the Weston Cup tournament. We took the 2015 Legion Boys U11. We played in the Gold Division. I believe it was called Gold Blue. There was a couple gold different brackets, and we were in the Gold Blue. But I'm gonna give you guys my feedback, my thoughts of the tournament, and so forth. So stick around. The Weston Cup tournament was incredible overall. We're President's Day tournament. It's a longer weekend. Kids have Mondays off school. They left Tuesday, but Friday around the afternoon, majority of the team had already arrived, and we did a light training session, just like 1 hour of super light rondos, little possession, warm up, little jogging, nothing extreme, but just to get the legs moving. And so Friday evening, I saw that Inter Miami was playing Weston, gold bracket, so it was U11 Top Division, and I wanted to go check them out. And I've heard that because I saw Messi last year, his 3 kids participated in the tournament and they all won it. But I was hopeful that we would see Messi, but I wasn't, too sure, since Inter Miami was in preseason. And we went to the game, and of course, who was there? Messi watching his U11 2015 son, plus his younger son on the other field. And all of our kids were super excited, super happy, super pumped. They kept screaming, Messi, Messi, Messi. Messi acknowledged them actually a couple times and waved at them. But yeah, we watched that game. I think that game ended 1-1 if I'm not mistaken, or 2-2. But yeah, that was Friday night. After the game, we went and had a team meeting, talked about Saturday's game. And as Saturday came around, we had only 1 game, which is interesting because usually Saturdays we have 2 and Sundays we have 1. But we only had 1 game that day. It was against Fort Lauderdale pre-CNL U11 boys, and they were pretty good. Just probably they had 2 very good players, 3. But overall, as a team, they were very organized and very good. But their goalkeeper was unbelievable. We actually went up 1-0. And then they tied 1-1 before the half. Second half started about midway, I think it was. They scored 2-1. And then in the last minute of the game, we had a free kick. And obviously, we pushed everyone up. We sent the ball in the box. And our number 30, Marcel, scored a bicycle kick. It was to tie the game. It was unbelievable. Pretty much the last play of the game. First game of the tournament. He scored a bicycle to tie the game. 2-2, that game finished. And to be honest, that goal kept us in the tournament, because if we had lost, our chances would have went down to make the final. But the second game on Sunday, the second day, that game was against Greater Boca, and to be honest, people were telling me that that knew the teams around, that they were a very good team, and that they were one of the top teams in Southern Miami. And so we went into that game. We were focused. We actually started very well. They were trying to build out from the back, which was a surprise because most of the teams that I saw there were not. Even Inter Miami, Weston, they were from goal kicks. They were sending it long. Majority of the teams did not play from the back, but they were trying to play from the back, which I give them credit. But with our we high pressed them right away, and we have very speedy wingers where they made a mistake on their build up, and we score 1-0 again. Number 30, Marcel, he actually scored with his weaker foot this time, his right foot, but he won the ball in their box and finished with the right. So 1-0, we go up. Majority of the game was back and forth. They were fighting, we were fighting. And the second half, again, we had a free kick. We won the first ball, and I think the ball went in, From what I saw, I didn't have a good angle, so I couldn't really tell if it went in or not, but the sideline ref called it in, and so we went up 2-0. And the game finished 2-0. To be honest, our goalkeeper pulled out a very nice save too to keep the clean sheet. Defenders played awesome. Midfielders played awesome. To be honest, everyone had a good game. It was very competitive. In the third game, we went up against probably the weaker team, Davie United, pre-CNO. They were probably the weaker team of the three. But I gave some players a chance to start that didn't start. And to be honest, we were pretty tired in the beginning. And we were relaxed. We knew that we weren't going to be as competitive, and we underestimated them. So we didn't start the way I wanted us to. They actually went up 1-0 on the free kick. So we were down 1-0 in the first 8 or 9 minutes. And then we talked it out. I was very upset and not happy with the boys because obviously we needed a result to make the final the next day. And a tie wouldn't have even made it. So we were down, their backs against the wall. And to be honest, I give the boys credit because 2-3 minutes after the water break, we scored to tie 1-1. Then 5 minutes after, we won a PK, boom, 2-1 at the half. And then the second half, we were dominating possession, and we scored right the middle of the half, and 3-1 was the final score. And so we won that game 3-1. And now the rest of Sunday was off to rest. And then came Sunday night, we went to a team dinner, which, to be honest, I wasn't happy with how it turned out just because we waited too long to be seated. The food came out, took a long time. Then we were waiting super long time for the checks to come out. It was 9 something. I wasn't happy because the boys needed to be in bed and get the rest for the next day for the final, because their final was at I think, what was it, 9:15? Yeah, 9:15. But it is what it is. Monday morning was the final against Fort Lauderdale again. They made it as well, and we played them the first game, so we knew each other. But to be honest, this final game, everything and anything that could go wrong did in the first 10 minutes of the game. So the first goal, they scored within a minute. We made a bad pass in the back, blind pass that we weren't even looking. Guy was in on goal, 1-0. Second goal, they made a long ball from, I think it was a goal kick, and we couldn't deal with it from the air. We mistimed the bounce. Then we cleared the ball. I think it deflected off one of our players or one of their players. Boom, it went in, 2-0. Then the third goal, they scored directly from a free kick, which I watched the replay and it didn't look like a free kick to me. Boom, 3-0 in the first 8 minutes, down in the final. But to be honest, I give the players a lot of credit. We didn't give up. We kept pushing even after the water break. The rest of the first half, we kept pushing. Had a couple opportunities to score. We couldn't. We didn't. It was 3-0 at the half. Obviously, I didn't want to be too harsh on the kids because mistakes, normal part of the game, but how we respond is what I'm looking for, is more important to me. But we responded well. We kept creating chances in the second half. Their goalkeeper was fantastic, unbelievable. This kid at 10, 11 years old played like a 17, 18-year-old. He was incredible. He saved probably 7, 8 chances that were any other goalkeeper, those chances would have gone in. But it is what it is. We actually pulled one back about midway through the second half, and we kept pushing, didn't give up. And it's easy to do so in those situations when their goalkeeper makes so many saves and you get discouraged. You're already losing 3-0, but we didn't. We kept pushing till the last minute of the game. And final score finished 3-1. But overall, to be honest, I was happy. The kids had a great experience. We made the final, which I'm proud of. The kids should be as well. It was a great experience. Obviously, seeing Messi, the team bonding. But I told the kids, and these kind of tournaments, what you remember is not so much the games, but more so the experience, being with your teammates, the off-the-field activities that you guys do, that we did. that sticks more in these tournaments, and the team really bonds, the players bond, and they all have fun. I think the parents had fun as well, just because they got out of Chicago, a lot warmer weather, beautiful. We actually got super lucky with the weather, beautiful palm trees. And yeah, overall I think it was a successful tournament. Great experience for the kids, for the players. And yeah, I hope to maybe be back next year, but we'll see. It's still very early in the process, but yeah, Weston Cup was awesome. I give the organization props. They held a great tournament, especially with Messi going, Inter Miami doing well, Weston teams. It was super competitive, lots of divisions, lots of teams from the whole country. And yeah, those are my thoughts about the Weston Cup. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.